I have to address this, yo, for real. So there are people that are DMing me, emailing me, making comments in the comment section of my videos, as far as the videos that I do about the South, in particular Charlotte. And they're asking me, how are the hoods down there? Can I live in the hoods down there, etc. You understand? And I'm sitting here and I'm saying to myself, I know these, and I just gotta come out and say it. I know these Negroes are not trying to take their Section 8, where they're living at, and transfer it here to Charlotte to live in the hood. And this is what bugs me out. My main purpose of making videos, such as a tour around Charlotte, in particular, home reviews, house reviews, is to show you that there's a better living, a better standard of living than the situation that you're in. That you don't necessarily, just because you're a minority, in particular black, just because you come from a humble background, you don't have to continue living like that. You can live a good life here in Charlotte, right? That's my whole purpose of doing these videos. Some may sit back and say, well, can't you do some more videos, home reviews, house reviews where it's more affordable, like $1,000 a month or $800 a month for a house? And no, I can't, because that's going to put you in the hood. But I understand now. That's what some of you all want to be. And I just don't get it. And what I don't get is this. Do you think that Charlotte's hoods are going to be a resort? Like as if Charlotte's hoods are not going to have the same type of fuckery that you have in your hood. Let me tell you something. Within 10 days, 6 people have gotten shot. One of them being a 7-year-old child. They had a incident where a dude in a Mercedes-Benz got out and just started shooting. He shot a 7-year-old child and one 14-year-old and one 15-year-old. Just last night, somebody got shot and killed. And they're not playing. The 7-year-old, where the 7-year-old and 14 and 15-year-old got shot at, they had 223 shell casings. Now, for those that are not familiar with 223 shell cases, most of the time, I'm not saying all of the time, but most of the time, if you're using 223 or 5.56, that means that you own a AR-15. Now, of course, an AR-15 is not an assault rifle. It is a semi-automatic rifle. AR means armament rifle, right? But I can tell you, I shot off Pretty Ricky's AR-15 quite a few times. And it's just not a gun to be playing with. So if you think Charlotte's hoods are going to be a walk in the park like Disneyland or something like that, you're sadly mistaken. And I just think that you need to, how can I put it, change your perspective. Straight up, like if you plan on moving to Charlotte and you want to move in an area that's bad, because hoods are hoods, that's what they are. They're bad neighborhoods. Then something is truly wrong with you. I would think that you would want more for yourself as well as your family. And I just don't get it. I don't understand it. But there are certain people out here that are conditioned and they will forever be that way. They'll never change. What I want to tell you is, for those that are that way, stop DMing me, stop emailing me, stop leaving comments in the comment section, asking these ludicrous questions such as, how are the hoods down there? The hood is just what it is. It's not going to change. I put it to you like this. The hoods that you're familiar with, that you come from, it's no different. The only difference is a change in accent. That's it. What happens in your hood happens in Charlotte's hoods. And there's a problem. There's a crime problem. There's a drug problem. There's a gun violence problem. That plain and simple. And the thing of it is, down here is, unlike your northern states, people have the legal right to bear arms. They have the legal right to practice their constitutional right, their Second Amendment. So you have illegal guns that's out there, and then you have legal guns that's out there. So I would advise you, whether you live in the hood in Charlotte, or whether you live in the suburbs, you live in a good area, you live in a bad area, regardless, anything can go down at any given time. As you can see what happened in, I forgot that place, you know, where the guy, the white guy went in and shot and killed those people in the supermarket. So anything could go down at any given time. What I would advise you all to do is, if you can, in your particular state, is to arm yourself legally. Now, here in North Carolina, just as well as, if I'm not mistaken, South Carolina and Georgia, you have the legal right to bear arms. It's an open and carry state. So if you have, let's say, for example, if you wanted to get an AR-15, right now, you could go to Pro Bass Shop and get an AR-15 if you don't have any type of domestic violence or felonies having to deal with a gun, right? You can go right now at Pro Bass Shop. If the AR-15 is $800, you can get it right now, right? And actually take it home with you, right? If you of course they have to run it through the FBI, etc., right? You can order online, and that's going to be a little bit longer, you understand? Because then after you purchase that gun, you're going to have to find an FFL in order for it to be transported to that particular place, and then you have to wait, you know what I'm saying, to get approval. Right now, getting a gun right now, first of all, AR-15 is out of stock everywhere. I know, because I was about to buy one yesterday and I couldn't find one anywhere. It just so happened I have a friend that's very much reliable in guns, named Pretty Ricky, and he found me an upper and a lower. So I'm about to cop that. Other than that, you can't find an AR-15 right now, straight up. All right, like any gun like that. Ammunition is scarce. And the reason why is because everybody's panicking. We don't know what's gonna happen. So what happens is you get new gun owners. And I'm one of them, but I've been a gun owner for about a year now. You understand? So I know how things go. You understand? And the first order of business when having, and I'm not deterring from what I'm originally talking about, but the first order of business of having a gun is to practice gun safety. And most of you all don't even realize that. Most rappers, I see you all hold the gun in a way where you could get shot your damn self, or let alone shoot somebody else. But getting back to the point, I would advise you to carry a gun. You understand? So you can get a rifle, you know what I'm saying, right now. Now, a handgun, you have to actually fill out an application, to get a handgun permit. And with that permit, you can buy a gun, right? You can go online, pay your $5 or whatever, and you can buy as many permits as you want. Right now, I applied for my CCW. I went to the class and got my certification, and I'm waiting to be interviewed. August the 24th. So it's legal for me to carry my gun on my hip, but it's illegal if I were to conceal it because I don't have my CCW. That's a carry to conceal weapon, right? So it's a lot of people in the South that has guns. And in particular in the hood, the gun violence is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And here in Charlotte, I don't understand. Listen. Put in the comment section. What do you think Charlotte is? Like, do you think Charlotte is like, just because the name Charlotte, like it's named after a queen, you know what I'm saying, that it's sweet down here? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna tell you the type of, dudes that walk around here, right? If you are like really into the baby and the way he is, his personality, well, you got 1,000,001 the babies in Charlotte, and some of them a little bit worse than the babies. So you got a lot of Charlottean dudes, right? That's from the hood. That's, believe it or not, they smart, talented, all of these good things. They can hold a conversation with you, and you would think, oh, it's all right, shit is sweet. But then when it's time to get busy, I know these people personally. When it's time to get busy, they snap. That plain and simple. So it's always best to be prepared, because you never know what can happen. The baby shot and killed this dude in Huntersville in a Walmart. Just not too long ago in Valentine, which is uncommon. Straight up, nothing happens in Valentine. But somebody just got shot off of Audrey Cale Road. That is unheard of. That's the point that I'm making, that anything can happen at any given time. So before I get off, of this video, I'm gonna show you all what I carry. Let me hook this up real quick. So this is my holster right here. I carry I have other guns than this. I carry a 6 Sawyer P365, and let me pull it out. Let me make sure it's clear because I don't want to hear nobody's mouth. It's clear. So this is it right here. And this is micro compact gun. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait to be able to, I use, this is a 12 round magazine. I have 2 10 rounds. Pretty Ricky said that it's a 15 round magazine that comes with the 6 Sawyer that you could buy. It doesn't come with it, but you could buy. I'm gonna look into that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for the most part, if you were to get into some type of situation, you wanna make sure that you have what it takes in order to defend yourself. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you may get into a gunfight. You never know. But at the end of the day, my point in making is that for me to carry this gun, it's not me being tough. It's not me about, me being, this tough guy walking around like, yo, I'm the man, I'm this and I'm that. It's none of that. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to shoot anybody. I don't want to have to go through the legal procedures in order to, prove that I was innocent and that, I was just protecting and defending myself. You know what I'm saying? It was self-defense. I don't want to go through that. And then I don't want to have that on my conscience for the rest of my life, that I had to kill somebody or that I killed somebody. I don't want that. So this gun, or this firearm rather, is here to protect me if need be. Other than that, I am not trying to use this unless I go to the gun range. Unless I'm out there with my friends having a good time at the gun range. Other than that, I don't want to have to use this weapon. One thing that I've learned, being a gun owner, right, firearm owner, is that firearms are really, really dangerous. They are. They really are. And at the end of the day, I don't want to get shot, and I don't want anyone to shoot me. So therefore, I try to stay away from drama. So I stay in areas where there's little to no drama. Areas such as Steel Creek. And they have websites out there. I told somebody to put it up in the last video. And I forgot your name, brother. I don't even know if you're a brother, but he put up niche.com. And niche.com shows you the good schools to go to, but they don't talk about the locations, the area, like the area, if it's a good area or not. There are websites out there that, say for example, if you want to look up Hidden Valley, if you look it up on I forgot the particular website. As someone knows, please put it in the comment section of what I'm talking about. But it's a website where you can go to several, where you can go to and you could type in Hidden Valley, right? And Hidden Valley, they'll give you a grade. And they'll tell you how many homicides was in that area, how many break-ins, robberies, etc. So those areas I try to avoid because I don't want no drama. You see, where I live at, on the block, I probably have the least out of everybody. So what it looks like for my next door neighbor to break into my house, she has a 65-inch screen TV. I only have a 43-inch. That doesn't make sense. You understand? So I tend to stay around people that have more than me. So I don't have to worry about somebody breaking into my house. Why would they break into my house and they got more than me? And that's my point. Don't you want more for yourself? I'm about to get off this video. Don't you want more for yourself? I would at least think that if you lived in the hood for, let's say, 15 years, right? That you would get tired of it. I've been in the hood. I've lived in the hood. I've had dealings with females in the hood. I've been chased out of the hood. I got jumped in the hood. I jumped somebody in the hood. And I can tell you, out of all my experiences in the hood, I can't name one that if you gave them the opportunity to leave, right? They wouldn't take it. In other words, I don't know anybody that wants to live in a hood. So why are you all DMing me asking me about the hood? That doesn't make sense. If anything, you should be asking questions like, yo, what are good areas that I could stay in Charlotte? And I understand, all these house reviews that you're doing, and it's $1,600 a month. I can't afford that. But yo, Langston, do you know any jobs that pay a certain amount? Do you know any hustles that I can do in order that I can live in those particular areas? But what you want to do is settle for less. And I don't understand that. Because the reason why I don't understand is because I don't think that way. I don't hang around people that think that way. I hang around people that think like me, that want more for themselves. Hey, I mean, I don't know what to say without disrespecting you. Maybe you just don't want nothing in life. And for that reason, I would suggest for you not to look at my channel anymore, because all I'm gonna do is grow. That's it. And I'm gonna show you my growth to inspire you, to motivate you. Other than that, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm not going downhill. I'm not going back to the hood. Ever. Period. There's nothing there for me. And based on code, if you're not from the hood, you need to stay out of the hood. So I'm gonna abide by that code, or that number one rule, that golden rule. Just that plain and simple. I don't know anybody that stays in the hood. I just don't. I mean, it's just that plain and simple. I don't know what to tell you, man. I feel bad, man, for people that had that type of mentality, that hood type of mentality. Like, you want to continue to hear gunshots every day and people arguing and yelling and crackheads walking around, and you got to look over your back, you know what I'm saying? And your children can't come out and play at certain times. And man, that life is whack. Right now, you know what I'm worried about? It's like some simple shit. It's like, damn, man, I see the grass needs to be cut, and I'm gonna have to pay one of my children to cut it. And that's not even a worry. That's just like something simple. What do I worry about? I don't have any rats, roaches, or yo, man, I'm out of here, man. I gotta go. I enjoy talking to you all. As usual, I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share this video. If you have something to say, say it. Speak your mind. I really want to hear from people that really just, in the comment section that love the hood for whatever reasons. Peace, y'all.